Hi, good afternoon. Getting on with my Roxy project crochet basket. Couldn't think of the words there. Yeah, I'm trying a different camera angle because it kills my back when I sit forward a lot. So let me just adjust you a little bit more. So you're a bit close to my face, but it means I can lean back in my chair and not forward all the time. You can't even see that I'm doing that. Right, so as you can see, I've done the... Let me get it up a bit closer. Done the big purple one, the outside ones. Sorry, let me start again. I'm having to hoop a lot of this because I don't know if you can see here, I've been pulling way too tight. So for the rest of them, I've done all the leaves. I actually got them in the hoop. It's still slightly tight, but it's not too bad, so I'm just going to leave it as is. So I've still got to stitch this big one. I thought I'd swap because I think that was in there last time we were together, but I'm going to put that one in there. I need to do a little one here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these little diddy ones, I must admit. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought of a stitch for there. And then I've got to do this one. Did I show you it cut to size? I think I did. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to sit and stitch with you. Sorry, I'm trying not to shout because you're very, very close to me. I'm thinking about using one of these new, what are you called, Wonderful Purday cottons from it's gone, Gina B Silkworks. Actually, having said that, I got some pinks in the Appleton's wool, so I might, because I've got very few pinks in my life. I've got one pink t-shirt. I was gonna say I don't wear pink. I've got one pink t-shirt, but yeah, I'm not getting girly, don't worry. But I just thought I am missing pinks. There's not enough contrast. Right, I'm going to go with this. Yeah, so when I got these ones, I thought I'd get those wool. Where's the blooming start here? Oh, there we are. Oh, no, that's not it. Is that it? Yes, there we are. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep it very simple. If you can probably see on there, I got this weird thread. Oh, there it is. It came on a big spool, you know, one of the really big ones, and it's not a cotton, it's like a nylon. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's like a nylon thread, and I have used it and sewed upside down so that you get this on the top, if that makes sense, in the sewing machine, because you can feed thicker threads through from the bobbin for sewing with. So I've done that successfully before, and I found it in my tray with all my bobbins, and I thought, oh, I wonder if you can hand stitch with that. And it's okay. I mean, it's what's in the background here. The trouble with it is it does want to unravel itself. It doesn't tie a tight knot like cotton does, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's that really. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. No, stay in shot, Susan. It's been rather warm here all day, but it's starting to come over quite... I don't know what to do. I think I'll just carry on with pistol stitch. It's coming over pretty cloudy now, so I think we might get a bit of a thunderstorm. I don't know if it's predicted rain. I've given up looking at the weather on the TV or on the screen. It's never right, so I've just given up. Caught up with my daughter this morning. It's been my long work week this week, so caught up with her and Mr. Hades for a nice walk in the forest. It was really warm actually this morning. That was at 8 o'clock. So yeah, he got in the river and had a good splash around, and he was very excited to see Nanny because it's been like a whole 3 days that he's not seen me. I said to her, I said, honestly, you think I haven't seen him for weeks. So there you go. He loves me, what can I say? He loves his nanny, mainly because I spoil and rotten when she's not around. but don't tell her, okay? He doesn't get much, but he does like the odd little treat. The scrapings off of Nanny's plate, basically. But don't tell my daughter. She's very protective over her baby. You're getting fat? What, on a tiny bit of rice? I don't think so. Anyway, never mind. So yeah, it's been a long work week this week. I'm dreading next week because it's another long one, because I had to change my shifts because we had our big safeguarding conference on yesterday, Thursday. So yeah, so I attended that. It's quite interesting, actually. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I work in the world of child protection, and we get all sorts of, I mean, to some people they wouldn't be able to stand the content, but you know, but we had these really good speakers, very interesting, and yeah, it's just, it's mind-boggling how vulnerable our kids are. Most of it yesterday was all about online safety and, you know, what to look out for, because, you know, we're there with a load of teachers and things like that. So yeah, so it's very interesting. We had to work though. We still had to take our laptops and actually work. We didn't make calls out because obviously it's highly confidential, so we can't do that, but we were able to get on our systems and give them updates on attendance and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a meal. It was all right. Everybody was moaning because I mean, yeah, I mean the food was lovely, but there wasn't a lot of it. You know, we had because my colleague is a vegetarian, and she was like, or she's a pescatarian or pescatarian, however they pronounce it. But luckily they had salmon, because the rest of it was all meat based. And she said, "Oh, I didn't get the option to go for a veggie meal." And I said, "Well, you know," but I said, "Well, luckily for you, you eat meat, fish rather." So yeah, she was able to have the salmon. So it was all right. It wasn't a lot, as I say, it wasn't a lot of it. And she was saying, you know, well, where's all the veggies? Because there was no vegetables with it. It was just, it was salmon with roasted tomatoes. I don't know what the other white stuff was that they put on it. What the heck is going on here? And then, you know, some plain boiled new potatoes. And that was it. I was like, I'm blooming starving because I'd been smelling it cooking all day. But yeah, it's so the content itself is very interesting, and yeah, it keeps us up to date with stuff that's going on. And why can't I get in this packaging? Yeah, which is obviously we have to be a little bit aware of these things in the job we do. So I've got we got out of there dead on 4, I think it was, and my colleague Catherine, she said, "I'm going to IKEA," which is literally next door to where we had our our meeting, conference rather. So I said, "Oh, well, it's rude not to." So I met her there. Oh, got the sellotape stuck on my finger. Oh, get off. Yeah, so I met her there, and we had a wander around. She did her things, I did mine, and to be honest, there wasn't an awful lot there that I needed. I picked up, oh, because I got one of the IKEA pegboards, so I just picked up the, like the bungee straps, I call them, to hold up kitchen roll on my one. All that effort just for one blooming sequin. There you go. This is that Sizzix lot that I got cheap, and it was they were £1.80 a set or something. I mean, half of it I can't use, although it's got the little tiny beads there. Actually, I might use those. Yeah, so I picked up the bungee straps for that, and I picked up 2 what do you call them, like white shelves, because this will surprise you. You know me, I'm going to be changing my craft room around a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to, I won't say downsize, I'm trying to consolidate. I feel I've got too much furniture in here, which is making me, I'm not claustrophobic, but it's making me feel, oh, I don't know, enclosed and, yeah, not comfortable, basically. So I want to, I don't think this needle's going to go through, but they might do. Some of them have got quite big hole. No, okay. Yeah, so I just want to clear, if I can, clear out some of the furniture. But of course that means consolidating everything else. You go through that one. Which is fine. I need to, oh darn. Okay, maybe not the bead then. Excuse me. Maybe, was there a small one in there? Oh no, I'll just do a French knot, it'll be fine. Yeah, and I was sort of, well, say we left it's the rugby ground in Exeter. We left there, I don't know, it must have been about dead on 4. And went into IKEA, which is literally down the road, literally. It's the next exit off sort of thing. And I was at a mooch around there, like I said, and then I was back home by 20 to 5? No, 4:45. So yeah, we really weren't in there very long. I'll tell you what, it's the time to go. There was nobody there. It was blooming marvellous. I could have filmed and everything, but yeah, I didn't. So I'm going to knock those beads. Let me remove those. I'll put some of those on something. Just make some space. I'm starting to crowd myself already. So there, that's pretty. I've got to be cautious or conscious of the fact that I don't want anything too too sticky outy, because technical term of course, it's going to be for wool, so it's going to have, go on, I don't like doing it over where I've stitched, but I've got no choice. Yeah, you're going to be pulling wool through out of it, so I don't want anything that is going to catch the wool on. So yeah, so that was yesterday. This morning, as I say, I went for a walk with Caroline with Mr. Hades. We had a nice walk around. I've lost the blooming inner for that flower now. Where's it gone? Oh dear lordy, where have you gone? Ah, you're on the floor. Great. Ooh. Yeah, been making videos and doing my iCAD, which, thankfully I'm so far managing to keep up with, which is index card a day, in case you're not following it. This little art thing, because sorry, I'm just reaching for stuff. It's something that I sort of made a bit of a vow at the beginning of the year that I would do more arty stuff, because I'm so unsure of myself in the arty world that it's the same colour as that one. I don't want that. Yeah, I really want to push myself with stuff like that. So it is what I'm doing at the moment. It's all good. Sorry if that's really loud like smack. I keep my felt bits in one of these segmented doodads. Hello. Yeah, done my iCAD. I've done the ATC video. I did a video showing all the stuff that I've made when I was on leave. Yeah, so busy girl today, but it's all stuff that needed doing. As I say, I am contemplating moving my craft room around a lot. I've got the big, what are they, 2x4 Kallax units, and what I'm thinking of doing, I think I'm getting mould in the corner, because it's an outside wall, it's over that side, and the Kallax units at the moment are right up against the wall to the side, and I don't know about you, but I can smell, musty, mouldy, that smell, and I can smell it, and it's really starting to bug me, because there was a bit of damp there anyway, and if it gets worse, it's going to make the whole room blooming stink of mould. So I need to move it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So what stitch shall I do? Should I do pistol stitch again? It's a bit boring, isn't it? You're ever so close. Let me move you up a bit. I'm worried it keeps going out of focus. What else can I do? Yeah, so once I start that, it's going to take a couple of days. So I need to I need to start it sooner rather than later. So, but I might not start it this week. Actually, thinking about it, because I've got to cover my colleagues on holiday, so I've got to cover Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So actually, I might start it on Thursday, because that way I've got Thursday through till the following Tuesday then, so it gives me plenty of time, doesn't it? Should I just do blanket stitch? Shall I? Yeah, let's just do blanket stitch. Yeah, it's going really dark again, so I think we're going to have a bit of rain. I've started that wrong. So yeah, it'll be good. And so sorry, I was saying I've got the big 2x4 Calyx unit. So what I'm intending on doing, at the moment they're stood vertical on the two cube side. Couldn't think how to say that, but yeah, the 2 cube side. So what I'm thinking of doing is laying them down so they're on the 4 cube side, and I don't know what I'm doing here. Making like a really big island unit in the middle of my room, getting rid of one of my desks, take away the sewing desk, and I've got two desks in here at the moment. Take away one of them basically, and yeah, have a big island unit. Trying to get rid of the really tall bookcase. I've got the big tall Billy bookcase. I really want to get rid of that. I find it, again, it's kind of brings the walls in, if that makes sense. Yeah, so lots to do, but it does mean I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. And then I want to go in my bedroom and really reorganise that, because at the moment I've got a big chest of drawers full of all the stuff that's on Etsy. So I need to have a big Etsy sale, start shifting some of it. But, you know, people aren't buying anything at the moment. So, you know, which I understand. Everybody's on holiday and thinking about saving money for holidays, not stuff on Etsy. So that's fine. But that's another room that I want to really, really get to grips with it. I don't have enough storage in there. I've only got one little kids' wardrobe for my clothes. That's it. And one of the metal basket unit things from IKEA. I never remember what they're called, but they got the metal drawers. So I got like t-shirts and things rolled up in there, and that's it. Oh, and I've got a cabinet at the side of my bed which holds all my you know, knickers, socks and that kind of thing, and nighties. So yeah, I need to get more storage in my bedroom, and yeah, just organise really, I guess, is the it's the ultimate thing there. Just organise stuff. Become a little bit more minimalistic with things, especially in this room. It's starting to bug me, and you know what it's like. If it starts to bug you, you've got to. Well, I do. It's got to be like, right, that's it. I've got to do it. Oh, this is. I told you last week. I'm really regretting. I'm going to lose that flower again. Come up here. Really regretting not using the fabric medium on the acrylic ink, because that bit's really thick there and you can see through. That's really tough. That's all going to be buried, so it doesn't matter what this looks like under here. So I shall scooch across to there. I haven't seen anybody else's stuff, I must admit, so I need to catch up with everybody else's makes. I've not been following along. I'd say it's all just a bit bonkers at this time of year with people wanting their rolly bobs. Can't think there's anything else I've got to tell you. It's yeah, don't know. We're supposed to be having a barbecue tomorrow afternoon, but depends on the weather, doesn't it? We'll see. I gave my daughter the great big, I had one of those big umbrellas. It's a 3 metre square one. It sort of goes out at an angle, so it covers the whole patio basically, and it is waterproof. And I just never used it. And she was on about, because she, well, like me actually, but anyway, the back of her house is in full sun most of the day, and she'd go, it really keeps the temperature down in the living room. So that's all good. So we can always put that up tomorrow if it starts chucking it down. So we'll all be covered. That'll be good. Yeah, she's on about doing it tomorrow. I'll say next week I've got 3 days at work. Just all on my own. Poor old me. It was manic Tuesday when I logged on. I said to my colleague, what the hell happened with the inbox? She went, I know. She said, but there was one in there when I shut down last night. I said, oh, well, never mind. Come on, let's crack on. So we had 17. So we cracked on. Done all the calls, done all the stuff. So, yeah. It's because the football's on. It increases tensions in houses and stuff, and alcohol, and you know, all that stuff. Believe it or not, we do see it. When England lost the last World Cup, holy moly, even the police said, what the heck? Yeah, yep, it all got a bit crazy. Yeah, you wouldn't think things like that affect it, would you? The full moon does as well. I know you're going to sit there and go, well, yeah, it does, believe it or not. If there's a full moon, everybody goes a bit bat poop crazy, basically. Oh dear. Oh, just, ow. So through my finger there, jeepers. Yeah. What we're up to this weekend. Next weekend, we're off to a dog show next weekend. I'll definitely take my camera and you can get a squiz at that. Should be hilarious. It's at the Double Locks, which is a pub on the river in Exeter. I really need a thimble. I don't know where it is. Yeah, we're going to take Hades. Well, unless it's absolutely boiling hot, then I don't know. It's a bit cruel to be taking a husky cross Doberman out in the real intense heat. Although he can't get in the river, so he would be able to get in for a dunk. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But I said to her, there's Caroline, I said, we eating out? She went, yeah. It's all good. Nice. It's payday next week, so that'll be good. My colleague is trying to convince me to go on a foreign holiday on my own. She said, just do it, just do it. Honestly, once you've done it once, you'll be fine. And I'm like, I got lost in, well, I didn't actually get lost, but I can get lost in London, and I grew up in London, you know, getting on the tube and the bus. Oh yeah, I'm a joke. I really am with public transport. I said, you imagine what I'd be like in an airport? She went, you can't get lost in an airport. I said, oh, there's a challenge. You know? But no, she's right. I've not had a holiday for 16 years, so I guess I need one really. But yeah, I'm going to look for one of those I said this to her and she said that's like my idea of a holiday hell. And I went, yeah, well, it would be for you, but I'm going to try one of these organised holidays, you know, where it's a little bit more safer. And because I said to her, I said, it's all right for you. I said, but when you go away, you're either with one of your 6'2" sons, and, you know, she's a lot younger and can basically run a lot faster, or, you know, you're with a big crowd of people. So it's not like you're not on your own. I said, if I went, it would just be me, nobody else. Because Caroline can't get the time off now because of doing the dogs and everything. So, much to her disgust. What am I doing? I shouldn't have come out there. I should have come out there. Wally, let's go back. Ow, that's my finger again. Yeah, so I said, you know, and I do think, I mean, I don't know, because I know a lot of you are sort of very travel, I don't know, what would you say? You're good at travelling, basically. But I think it's, for me, it's an age thing as well. I'm a little bit, I think I'd just be incredibly nervous. And would I enjoy the holiday? So I think I'll try and organise one. I might try and see if I can afford it next year. I'm sweating about my car going through the MOT, so, because it is 14 years old now, so, and I definitely can't afford to get a new one, so it's like, oh, God, why is everything about blooming money? Drives you nuts, doesn't it? But there it is. It's one of those things of life. And of course, I don't do credit. I don't do getting in debt. It's not me. I just, I'd rather go without than get in debt for something. I think she pays for a lot of her stuff on her credit card and then pays it off through the year, which, you know, it's fine. She's a young girl. Well, youngish anyway. I think she's in her 40s. But, you know, and that's I think that's the way that generation are. This is going to be noisy on this mat. Sorry if the metal gets on your nerves. I'll try and stop it scraping. Let's put that back under. There we are. Yeah, so that's the way people live nowadays, I suppose. Are you going to come out? Thank you. Yes, my poor old car is making an awful lot of strange noises, and I'm like, oh, God, I think the suspension's gone again. So, why aren't you behaving? Why can't I get under you? Let me see if I can do it without the hoop. Yeah, it makes some very strange clunking noise at the moment, so, yeah. But it shouldn't be the front suspension, because that's what went last time, and I had it all replaced. Had to sell my kiln to pay for it, but at least it got done. I wasn't using it, to be fair. Oh, come on, hands. I've still done it wrong, haven't I? Why are you being such a wally about this? Right. These threads are lovely to sew with. Starting to get, mind you, I do have them long. I was going to say it's starting to untwist, but that's my fault, not the thread's fault. Yeah, it's cars. Yeah, what's next? Never mind. It's only life. It doesn't matter. I'll put this on a little bit fast forward for you, I think, because you're probably... I think I've run out of things to tell you about. And I don't want you falling asleep, basically. I think I'll just do this one flower with you today, and then I'll crack on and do the others. And then I'm going to scooch under here, because I put that leaf over the top there, didn't I? And then, yeah, still got quite a bit to do. I don't think I'm going to get it done by the end of the month, so don't hold out for that. But I don't know, I'm going to watch the first video. I was going to put you on fast forward when I'm still rabbiting. Yeah, I'm going to watch the first video of the new Roxy project. Come on, untwist. And see what it's all about. Come on. And see if I want to join in, really. So I think it's going to, I don't know, I kind of get in the feeling it's going to be more paper crafting. I know a few of you messaged and said that, you know, you too are holding out until you see what it's about. So I liked this one, and I think a lot of people liked this one because they were practical projects. I mean, you know, obviously you have to think for yourself, what did you want to make? But a lot of people made bowls, didn't they? I was quite surprised at that. Well, given that I've just done a hexagon bowl or hexagon pentagon bowl tutorial. Yeah, so we'll see what it's all about first, and then we'll make a judgment, because it might be really good. I don't know, but I have got a journal that I want to get made anyway, because it's bugging me. It's sat there taunting me now because I've got it all ready. It's all packed up, ready to be made. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's no rush. This is a much better position. I hope you're seeing all right. But I can actually sit back in my chair, which is a lot more comfy. So all I've done, because normally you're over the top like that, but I've just pulled you back this way. So look at you lot reclining with me. You lucky little things, you. What are you up to anyway? What are you making? I want to know what people are making. I know a lot of you stitch along stitch along with me, which is lovely. I do with other people. I stitch along with loads of other people. So just been watching a YouTuber, Pausative Pastimes. I've told you about her before. She's only in the next county over from me, and she's just been to a wool show. So she's and surprisingly, because she's a very experienced knitter, she's only just started doing socks. Every other knitter and crocheter I watch, they've all made like umpteen pairs of socks. I've never made any. Don't, you know, no, no, not going to go there. But I am, I mean, I keep saying I'm getting into my crochet. I love crochet. Have I started what I want to do? No. Have I eckers? It's still sat in the Primark bag downstairs. But it's just one of those things. I will get to it. Because I looked at it the other day and I thought, why did you go and buy all that wool and you've not even touched it yet? And my other little, you know, little devil on the shoulder said, because one day you will. And I know I will. But got to be in the mood. If you're not in the mood, there's no point. Literally just mess it right up. So I shall wait until I'm darn well ready, quite frankly. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that blooming cat this morning. Honestly, I was kind of stirring anyway, and then I heard her get up, and then, you know, I was like, really? And you had to do it in my shoe. Luckily, I mean, it's my Crocs. I've got some really, really ancient Crocs that I love wearing, to be honest with you. So, you know, it just washed out anyway, but it wasn't a point. I was a little bit narked. It's like, wow, of all the places. But yeah, she's doing it a lot lately, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it's the food. I don't know whether to take her to the vet. I think all they're going to say is, A, she needs to go on a blooming diet, and I'll go, yeah, I know. And B, I think they'll just put her on all sorts of, I don't know what they'll do. And I'm a bit, You know, if it's a broken limb, it's a totally different thing. Or, you know, something that you think is going to be serious. I don't like taking my animals to the vets. Because the last time I did that, they totally misdiagnosed my Alsatian and he died 3 months later. And they could have, they just, you know, it was almost like they just really weren't interested in helping me save him. It was such a shame. And now I've got a sort of thing about, well, you know, you couldn't even spot what was wrong with him. Love him. You know, you're just going to tell me my cat's fat. Well, I know that. I know she's fat. She's a right chonker. That's because she does nothing but eat. She does nothing. You know. Right. Okay, blanket stitch done. Not very well, but it's fine. All that covers most of it up anyway. So what should we do in there? Well, I can't hear you. Crikey, I've been yabbering on for 35 minutes. Are your ears bleeding? Oh, lordy. Right. Okay. I think we might do, well, it's the royal we, of course, might do, I keep meaning to bring up my little applique pins. They're all downstairs. Oh, hang on. Some in there. Get in. Yeah. What are you thinking? I'm thinking fly stitch. But I need that to be properly. Sorry if my head gets in your way. Is that in the middle? Doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically I've got a bit of a mistrust of vets. My poor old Ralph. Yeah. But because he wasn't old, he was only 8. Broke my heart. Never mind. Don't think about it, Suze. He's long gone. So yeah, I know. My eldest daughter is breeding her dachshund, Trixie, the one with the, I think I've shown her on video before, and because she's Kennel Club registered, so she's a bit of a posh bird, you know, and so she's had to mate her with a KC registered boy, obviously. Yeah, and she's hoping she's pregnant, and I'm like, oh my god. A band of sausages in the house. Oh, so that'll be interesting. I will, of course, show you puppies because everybody wants to see puppies. That's if she gets pregnant. I don't know. I don't know whether she will or not. She's 2, so she's about the right age. Because I said to my daughter, I said, because you know that's the trouble with girls. You know they have their seasons. I said to her, I always had boy dogs. I said that would have driven me insane. Having, you know, well, periods basically, and she said, "Oh no, it's fine," you know. I said, "Oh no, no," and that's why I never had girl dogs. I never fancied any of that malarkey. I don't know whether her intention always was to breed her. I don't know. Because I said to her, "You're going to get her done." She went, "Might do. I might let her have a litter." I went, "Why? She's not maternal at all." But you know, you get some dogs that'll walk around with a teddy bear in their mouth, sort of thing. You know, she's not. She's not that dog. What's going on here? I think I'll have to stop that one there. I should have thought about that. Maybe I need to take that one out. It's going to be all of them, isn't it? I should have just done 2. Oh, I'm going to have to do it. Because that's going to drive me batty, that. Yes. But, it'd be interesting if she does manage to breed. She's tiny. Absolutely tiny. I said to my daughter, I said, how many puppies do you think she'd have? She said, I don't really know. But she has mated her with another miniature, thank goodness. But he is blonde. He's beautiful. He's a long-haired one. And she is the classic black and tan, well, dark brown, and she's got a tan bottom. So she's lovely natured though. She's daft as a brush. But boy, has she got a gob on her though. Crikey, she doesn't stop. She's a blooming nightmare for yapping. Some of them are, aren't they? I don't know if you know Dachshunds, but we meet quite a few because obviously we go on sausage meats and things like that, which always sounds wrong to me when I say sausage meat, but you know what I mean. We meet up with other Dachshund owners, and I remember going to one, and she was the only one yapping. I said to my daughter, "How come she's the only one yapping?" And she sort of went, "Oh, it's just in her, isn't it?" And I went, "Yeah, but these other dogs, exactly the same breed." And yeah, I don't know why she yaps. I think it's because my daughter's other dog, Douglas, the Patterdale, he does nothing but bark, yap. Well, barks more than yaps. He's not a yapper, but and she feels she's got to join in with the vocals, you know. So I was going to put you on fast forward, wasn't I? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm in a talkative mood today. That's better. I do 2 2 2 2 2. I'll be good. Nearly done. See, I've done it again. I've moved my chair. Right, sit back because your back is already starting to hurt. Oh, there we are. Look at that, Susan. That's more comfy, isn't it? You in shot? Yay, happy days. Yeah. Don't know what I'll get done this weekend, making wise. I'm not in any hurry to make stuff at the moment. I'm feeling quite tired actually. As I say, I'm struggling to sort of lay in and sleep in. I don't know why. Call that one a bit wide, didn't it? I don't know what's going on. Why? Where are you? There. Yeah, I'm definitely definitely struggling to sleep in the mornings. Oh, where are you? There. Yeah. And no, I don't do sleeping tablets and things, so don't even go there. I don't do medication, full stop, really. I'm getting 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, and that's plenty. I've never been, well, I was when I was a teenager. I was about to lie to you and say I've never been a long sleeper inner, but I think we all were as teenagers, weren't we? I could often not get out of bed till, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon when my mum shouted me down for dinner. That's about it, really. That was on a Sunday, that was. After I've been at work all week. So, I keep meaning to read it. There's an article that actually popped up on MSN about why as you get older you don't sleep as much. I don't know, I didn't get to read it. So if you did, let me know what it said. I'll try and find it again. It's not like I don't get any exercise. I'm thinking of getting another bike actually, because like a fool. I wasn't using it to be fair, but I gave my dad my electric bike, or electric assisted, because I've got quite bad arthritic knees, and he never gave it back. Of course, now he's not talking to me. I'm never going to see it again. So. And it was one of those foldy uppy ones anyway. It wasn't. I mean, it was all right. I mean, it did me for a number of years because I used to park in the industrial estate and cycle through to work, but I fancy a proper sort of bit more of a chunkier bike, but they're really expensive. So see, again, it's all about blinking money. Some jammy so-and-so's just won the lottery. I'm like, oh, I don't want a lot. A millionaire maker would do me fine. You know, that simple ticket that we get. But no. No. Destined to not win the lottery. What should I do in the middle? What do you reckon? Got that dot. Could just do something. I don't know what. Come on. Thread chicken. Be nice. Am I going to have enough? I might just make it, you know. I love it when it goes through to that yellow, or light orange, I suppose you'd call it. I love that. Don't look at my messy backs, okay? Told you before, never look at the back of a piece of my work. I would never make it in the Royal School of Needlework, that's for sure. Right, don't know what to do with my pink dot. Just bury that in there somewhere. Let's have a quick look. What should we do? What should we do? Loving that thread. It's really pretty. Which one was that one? That was EL5. Is that GM 1055? Made in China, like everything is at the moment. I don't mind actually. Chinese stuff is not too bad. I might put some little beads on there, and then maybe put some in the middle. Let's do it. We're talking about it. Let's just do it. What am I gonna need? A pale pink thread. All right, hold on, stay there. Right, got a very pale pink sewing thread there. That'll do. Yeah, give me some ideas. What do you think I should do in there? I thought I had a flower dye that. Well, I don't know if I want to do any more felt. I got quite a bit on there already. I'm going to get this middle in first and then go from there. I think that last flower, I'm going to thread paint that one with the Appleton's wool. I will show you in a second. My beads all sold on eBay. Not for a lot actually. I was pretty disappointed in what they fetched, but I just put them on at I put them on as an auction, so it's my own fault. But then I didn't know how much they were worth. They were worth a lot more than I got for them, but you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use. It was 1.4 kilograms of beads that I got rid of. I just really wasn't going to use them. I kind of knew that about myself, so I thought it's no good keeping hold of this stuff all the time, is it? You know, you're not going to go there. I don't think my eyesight would allow me to do it now anyway, because it used to be the real fine seed bead work. I've shown you my box of goodies. It's in my playlist somewhere. Yeah. Not very bright, these beads. That's you in trouble. But they don't need to be. don't think they're going to get in the way of the wool when I eventually, allegedly, get around to doing some crochet. I might start it tonight actually. I know what I want to do. I want to do the campfire cardie. Sorry, I'm putting it into myself again, aren't I? Let me put those there. Come on. Just one. Oh, you little monkey. No, that's wrong. Oh, gold. Right, well, that's on the floor. That'll go up with you later. Right, let's try again, Susie. Come on, brain on. It's a bit like a snowflake, this one, doesn't it? That'll be the fly stitch that's done that. I really just want one. You're very misshapen. You're going in the bin. I can see why those Sizzix kits weren't a very good seller. I mean, they're alright if you do shaker beads, shaker cards, because they're, you know, a lot of it hasn't got holes in it. But yeah, I'll make use of some of the sequins. It's all good. Just pick up one of those. Right, I'll put you out of the way because you're in danger of flinging my hand around and knocking it for 6. I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Park you there. Let's have a look. So, you got that one in. Thank you for staying with me. And we got that one on. All of that one. I think that looks alright actually. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up. And I don't have a broken back, which is great. So, there's that one. And then you sat with me and did the middle of that one. So, yeah, so this one here. So I might quite like that one. Maybe those two. And, you know, do alternate colours. Might look quite pretty, mightn't it? Because the other two are very purple. Don't know why I went purple, but I did. Mainly because that's the colours I had cut. But the leaves, I'll save those two there. The leaves went well. They, was it those two? Oh, heck. Now I've got myself confuzzled. Yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? I think that would be too strong. Yeah, I don't want bread. Yep, those two. Right. As I was saying, yeah, I mixed up all the different greens that I had to stitch it, so it's kind of okay. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to thread paint them, or I might have a look through my dies again. I might have just, you know, just scooted past the one that I think I've got, but oh my lord, it's nearly an hour. Right, I'm going to stop yabbering in your ears. Thank you very much for stitching with me, if you did, and we'll come back and do the thread painting. I might sort out something to do with these. Oh, and I need to do one there as well. Okay, so we've got 2 more big flowers and a couple of little ones. Then we've got to construct it. So you're here for a bit. Thank you very much. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.